pretty hot. So tucking it in. Like put it to your mouth and touch that. Yeah, see, it's pretty loud.
Nope, that's it.
What? Oh, you're videoing?
Yeah. I have a newer one, but along.
Peaceful luck in her own way. And yes, we've just begun.
From there.
We smile. So much emotion.
No, I'm just thinking. I don't know. I just thinking about the recording yeah.
Yes, we've just begun.
What's the first dude?
What's the first? Okay, let me get.
How long there? Oh, my almost my life. Yeah.
Okay.
Through different counties when you play piano.
Yeah, that was my kind of shit with her. So like, I was bad. I was just bad through junior high, and I did the whole thing that my sisters resented, like, which they should have. So we had a choice of chores. I could practice piano, while my sisters did the dishes and stuff. And then my parents would take off and go do something. And so my sisters are there cleaning the kitchen and stuff. I'm in the living room going. And they're like, oh.
You're like, I'm practicing.
And they're like, Mom, he's not practicing.
That's so funny.
And my mother would comment, and I'm just like, she's like, it's fine. And I'm just like, then she'd walk out the door and I'd go. And my sisters are like, he's doing it again.
I think you two are related.
So how many sisters did you have?
2.
No brothers? Any brothers?
No. Oh, that's a better sound. What is that?
Do the same. You hear the song?
darling version of Over the Rainbow.
Okay, we can do just a slow version of that.
Yeah. The
What
original
key do you want
stuff.
that?
See.
When you do Kermit the Frog's,
Songs about rainbows.
I've never heard this song.
I love this song, it's my favorite.
What range do you want this?
Mezzo soprano, just middle of the range. I told you I have a great 5-note ranges. Just from B to E. I don't know this song. I just know parts of it.
A rainbow connection.
Oh, we need a, he's excluded in there. Yeah, it's just like.
What now?
he's-
No. I'm filming it.
Oh, don't, you can film it, but only from here up.
Okay.
Okay? That's it. That's
Alright.
Gary, come sit down over here with
Do
the
over
buggy
right
right
now.
here.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Judy Garland
You
version.
got power right here inside. All you need is just the cord.
Is this one,
Like from the original
I have not seen that for, like, I don't think I've seen the Wizard of
Okay,
Oz.
you're hot.
Really? But you've seen the part where she sings, because it's at the beginning.
I don't, you see, I'm struggling with the melody, the timing.
There's one land that I heard of once in skies are blue.
Too many jazz chords.
Dreams that you dare to
It was more straight, wasn't it?
You're the only one that would know that.
No, I mean, it was just straight, the song, wasn't it? It
Yeah,
wasn't
because
like
in
syncopated.
1938, that's all they
So
did.
it was, yeah.
The only people who did jazz were people.
Yes.
Is that how it would?
Where troubles melt like raindrops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
I won't let leave you hang there.
Way up high.
Silence pain.
What song do you want to play, Ty?
Why then, oh, why
Disturb.
Oh, play Sound of Silence.
What?
Sound of Silence song.
Oh, from Disturbed.
Yes. You can play it, he's good.
Wait,
You
you
did
didn't
the
know?
third
Wait,
version?
whoa. I got a question real
From
quick.
the
Grandma,
what?
you
It's like 9 verses. one song reminds me of the next song that I hear that I next thought. Then when I'm thinking about a movie or something, I just think about the movie once I start playing the movie, and then all just more things kind of come in.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about what I'm playing. I'm thinking about the next thing I'm gonna play.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I'm gonna throw you one from Funny Girl. People.
So
Try
do you,
singing.
so do you know how to play this song?
Really? Is it? Oh no,
From
that's
Top
the
Gun?
Chicago.
Yeah.
No. What is that? Hard to say. I'm sorry. Oh,
I'm so glad. I was thinking that.
Thank
when I
you.
heard the song.
This is sad, and it's screaming people. Nobody knows all the words to
see,
even
I
one
need
song.
melodies to follow because I'm just not
Okay,
without the.
you wanna keep playing it so you have a little bit more?
You can play a little bit more, and then we can get the.
I love it.
80s, probably when I heard that.
Do you know the sing your microphone like this?
Through where? That's from Star Wars. Doesn't register.
Think of the Death Star. Someone's in there being trapped, and she's on this little platform, and she's in. It's the Princess Leia's thing, and the first episode 4.
Okay, keep playing it then.
Um,
Maybe I don't know the. Keep listening.
And it just keeps going back to the same theme. into the,
I remember that.
and then it would, you know, I mean, what was the, what I was playing for you, now I'm lost.
When he goes back to home.
The whole, oh, I got it now. The only piano.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Did you
oh,
say?
no. Yeah, one of those little clarinet things.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guys are, yeah.
I just can't
But
think.
I-
What's the main melody though?
I remember.
Dum, 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 da, 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 da. Is this? Then here you go. So it's just but if you want.
I'm just happy that I finally figured this
It's
out.
awesome. It's awesome.
All right. What are you getting ready to play, my girl?
Okay, y'all, yeah, she picked up a bunch of.
Great job. Great job.
I got it recorded, Ty.
Huh?
I recorded. Ball, 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 ball.
No, that's way too high.
Do you know a song called Camp Granada?
Is that Green Day? No.
Hello, Father.
Here we am at Camp Granada. Camp is very
Oh.
entertaining. And they say we're having some fun if it stops raining. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Yeah, that's it.
I'm just following you.
But if it starts raining,
What's the notes on that one?
And they say we'll have some
but if it stops raining.
It sounds like this. Ready?
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining. And they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. Let me with your smile, heed your belt, poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner? He got too many poisoning last night after dinner. All the counselors and the waiters and the lake has alligators. And the head coach was no sissies. So he reads too much from something called Ulysses. Like the oil, vicious skin, but my mother has malaria. Remember Jeffrey Harding. They're about to organize a searching party to take me home. Oh, but a fire take me home. I hate Granada, please leave me. out in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home, I promise I will not make noise or miss with other boys. Oh, please don't make me stay. I've been here one whole day. Dearest mother, darling father, my precious little girl, if you miss me, I will even let Egbert a hug and kiss me. Wait a minute, it stopped raining, girls are screaming, guys are sailing, playing baseball, Jesus better. Mother, father, kindly disregard this letter.
That's right. Alice is a camel with 2 humps. Alice is a camel with
They're going into
2
Girl
humps.
Scouts now.
Alice is a camel with 2 humps. So ride, Alice.
Oh,
ride.
wait, I know a song with that same.
They're getting
There
into
we go.
12-year-old Girl Scouts.
I remember
Here.
those.
It just repeats the same thing over and over. It's like that Fleetwood Mac song that's only 2 notes. It just transfer back and forth. I can't think what,
I found a song similar to what y'all were just
What
singing
about
a
an
second
Elvis
ago.
Presley song?
what key?
I don't know the keys. Just play it, I'll sing it.
It's called.
You've lost that love and feeling? Or felt bad?
The righteous brother. Linda Ronstadt, Blue Bayou. Oh, Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou, Linda Ronstadt.
Okay, you start.
That's
so
really-
Where's
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so
oh, it's at
lonesome
6/8.
all the time.
Keep
Since I
going.
left my babies behind on Blue Bayou. Yes.
Keep going.
Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou.
I don't know where it goes from there though.
It starts
It's
out.
gonna. Then you hit the high
Where's the
pitch.
chorus? Oh.
Someday, come one may to Blue Bayou. When the folks are fine
I never saw a fish float with a sail. Not in Louisiana.
But,
Not in Louisiana.
I've never played these songs, so I'm trying to think of how it goes.
He's never
so.
played them, and yet he's just.
Yeah,
they
they
went
went
through
through. There's the sails. Right there.
Yeah, Blue Bayou starts out with just that music.
I just, I don't put my shoe.
When I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands
Is this an okay key?
made.
No more of a ballad?
I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, a power throughout the universe wide, and sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, and sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great
A little lower.
thou art.
Yeah, take it down a notch or so. Yeah, I've never been able to tell that to you, but yes, take that down. Yeah. He's like,
A bit better.
yep.
When I shall bow in humble adoration and then proclaim, my God, how great thou art, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great
I was gonna go to a different one of the.
So pretty. Awesome.
I was just gonna go to a different one, but
I've only been doing it,
Whatever
I've only
key,
been, working on that for 65 years.
what was your other one that you wanted? So, crossover hymns, LDS Church.
Yeah.
So you guys do the need the every hour, need the,
Yep.
and did you do that quite a bit, like a foot?
With the awkward pauses.
But no, I'm sorry.
What's the first words? 'Cause I just, do you have a handbook?
I need the every hour.
Yeah.
I need thee every hour. I need thee every hour.
Yeah, okay.
Every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Savior. I come to thee.
I don't know if this is just within like a bunch of different hymn books, but do you know a hymn called "O Ye Mountains High"?
Oh, you mountains high.
Yeah.
I don't know all of it, I know first lines of everything.
What about "Come Thou Fount"?
Did you find it?
Oh.
Okay, we got both.
Oh yeah. Wait, so can you?
What was it?
Yeah.
It just repeats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what those
That's why I was asking if you could read music. You got a bunch of stuff in here.
but if you're just like for easy listening, changing chords to more of a, was that Sister Act 2? Did you like that movie?
I love it. Oh, what was the one that they did from that? Yeah, that was the one
Yeah. His eyes on the
Oh,
sparrow and all this.
happy day.
I'm
and I
waiting for
can't
you.
remember the words all the time.
When Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, He washed my sins away. Happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed, when Jesus
That's off the
washed, when Jesus washed, He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Hey, darling
I see, my mind goes to harmony.
Oh, yeah.
So
If I knew the words.
I don't remember melodies.
I can't remember the movie.
Movie. I thought we were talking about Michael Berry.
Oh, I've only heard this from Sister Act 2.
Yeah. Yeah. it's-
So
Yeah, and I just.
I can just see the little black guy.
Can we do my guy?
She said, well, just play this.
She did a more of a 6/8 style, and she went more country, and so so we just get more of this ballad style. Yeah, just more of a. Honestly, the feeling that comes over it is just it was extreme happy, and then just this sadness just came in at the end. I mean, I was ecstatic to play with her, but it was just my ex. That's all she wanted was me to play with her, accompany her, do songs all over the place, and she wouldn't talk to me. So before the concert, I'm calling her and saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm playing piano for Martina McBride." Click. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear about it. So it was like that whole thing. I couldn't share one super highlight of my life because it was just one of those things that just didn't want to.
So it was bittersweet.
Yeah, it was
I
just.
think that's true with a lot of couples that the marriage songs is that
And so
it's just that.
to me, it represented.
So she didn't believe that you wasn't her pianist. Is that what?
Oh yeah, well, I had sat down and because I was just playing. I don't remember what. I was just playing, just goofing around playing by hymns.
Yeah.
And you know, whatever. And she walked up and she just said, "Can I get a B flat?" And I just remember. And she's like, you know, that's what started the whole thing. You know, and then you know, went to that. Percussionists would be there, and so you know we had time, and we had it was and it had a little cone, and so it was just this nice kind of. I mean, you still had time to it and stuff, but it was honestly that was just kind of the end of. I don't know. You know, when you're at the end of your thing, and you knew it was time to be at the end of your thing. There wasn't just a whole lot of other emotion. It just kind of drained you. And so as you're there, and I'm looking around, and that's the first thing I said when she said, "What do you really want? I want to go home." You know, I was lost. And it was fun, on the road, and seeing all these different things and all these different bands and playing all that kind of music and stuff. But it was just like, it's not where I wanted to be. It was empty because it's like going to Disneyland by yourself. Yeah, only in a way.
No one to share.
Yeah, you just don't have it. I mean, one ride's okay, but it's just that whole thing of going, life is to be shared. Life is, I don't think that we were put on this earth to be by ourselves. And it's just that whole thing of going, it's just, for me, honestly, it was just that whole, it was kind of, it was fun. I've just been in lots of little places at the right times I've been doing when I say running monitors, so the band's on stage, there's gonna be a mixer out in the crowd that's gonna handle the big speakers that everybody hears. But then all the musicians on stage have another mixer here, and they are looking at, like, anytime they want something changed in their ears or in their wedges on the stage, and they want more guitar, so they can hear the guitar better. They'll just turn over, and I'm just watching, and they would just turn to me, and they would just go, and so you just reach down and they're either in their ears or whatever, and you would just turn it up, and you would just slowly turn it up, and they would just be looking, and they just, just give you a nod, like, okay, that's enough, and then you just go back to business. And so that's what I would do for all of these bands. And it was just that whole thing of going, it's just paying attention, getting an idea of what they're gonna want, and just being attentive, to like this. So I was on the side stage for most of it, and like, it's a group out of Texas, I believe. It's made up of a whole bunch of Christian pastors it's called Phillips Craig and Dean. But they had like 8 or 20, maybe 20 #1 hits on the Christian charts. And they were just literally a pastor from one church, a pastor from another church, a pastor like that. They would get together with a big band, but they were obviously very good. And they would do that. It's kind of like Mercy Me with, I Can Only Imagine the movie. It was just that whole thing of going, so you go and I was like on stage, and Phillips Craig and Dean were just on stage, and they're just like, and I would rent out my keyboards, like how I did some of these patches and stuff. I would just rent out like keyboard like this. They would request this exact keyboard so they could just drop in their own sounds. Well, they came in and they're gonna do I Can Only Imagine. And who saw the movie? Is everybody?
Yeah.
So it's just like, as we were just, and I was talking to Sean Craig, he actually the piano player of it, and he's just like, well, can you give me a patch? I was just like, like, no, I want you to play that tonight. And I'm like, I'm your monitor person. I'm just tired like this. And he says, no, just play that tonight right there. That's for us, the three of them. There's 20,000 people outside at the amphitheater for the Garden Country Rally. And it's just, huge fireworks afterwards and stuff. They do the Garden Country Rally around in, right at the end of June for the last 30 years out there. And so it's just like they shoot off these $80,000, $100,000 worth of fireworks. The biggest fireworks, in Idaho. And it goes for like 45 minutes to music.
Cool.
And then they're grand finale. And so, but they were playing out there for that. And so there's 20,000 people in front of the stage, and there's probably 10 or so. Have you ever been to that?
No.
Oh, and so it's just it's just a sea of people. It's, when you're looking out from stage. And there's just a couple artists that, came to that, and they just like, oh, Phillips, it's a girl band, Point of Grace. And they just have all these kind of hits. They're kind of like church. Yeah. It's not a church band, but it's like churches do all their music because it was like late 80s, early 90s praise music. Yeah. And so they were the number, So
they had a song up.
Point of Grace?
Yeah. Well, now I can't remember what it was. Okay, I had a thought and it came and went. Just that fast.
But it's just fun to be able to say, oh, will you play piano for us like this? We're keyboard players, not I'm like, who told you I play piano? The tour guy over there. And they're like, here's our set list. And I'm like, I was thankful I knew 7 of their songs, their first 7 songs, and I'm like, I don't know those last 3. And what key are we doing any of these in, And so I'm like looking over at the bass like this, recording artist such and such like this, just walk out on stage.
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, oh wow, and they turn to me and they go, keyboard starts this song. It's just this, and I'm like, oh man. And then you start playing and your keyboard's bouncing off like a hotel a mile away, coming back at you, and you're like, oh, don't screw up. Because everybody will hear. And so, but it was just that whole thing of going, I'm not getting paid enough for this. No. But it's just that whole thing of going, I don't know, I spent more time just running people's sound in those types of things, and I was in church, I did church music for like 15 years, but I did more of the rock bands and the Journeys and all those types of things for those bands for a long time, but it was just, Okay, so ready? Are you a Journey person?
Well, I'm not really a
Okay, out of the 3 of you, who's going to get this song first? What is it?
What?
Open arms.
Open
I
arms.
It was coming right. Oh my gosh. Question for you.
Yes.
What is your favorite genre of music?
To listen to?
To play, listen to?
To listen to, probably country right now.
Why?
Country or because it makes my PA sound good. No, it's just so recorded, so clean and punchy, and But no, my life has pretty much been a country song now.
Yeah. I like the country
And
because
it's
usually the
relatable.
stories. They're telling
Yeah.
stories.
I like what they call word pictures. I like the word pictures that country songs give you.
You know what I wish I could sing? What? With somebody. What? Don't play a song. Let me just a second.
It confuses people like us to
Yeah.
play Jeopardy until you can.
No.
And then you have to do this.
So what is it you really like? You wish you
It's
could sing?
Reba McEntire and
Does he love me?
Does He Love Me?
Oh, I love that song.
Yes.
And Kelly Clarkson.
No.
No?
They
They
do
do
it
it together. They do it together.
Reba and
Linda Davis.
Linda Davis.
Does he? I like Kelly better.
Yeah, just my preference.
Between your heart and mine. Well, you take with a glass of water or something.
That we walk
With
across the desert.
no shoes upon my feet, right?
You last right.
This is old.
I know, but I get, like I said, when some of these songs came out, I had a bunch of kids in the car with me, and I was singing on the radio, whatever I could hear, open it. She has such a, if there were no words, no way to speak, I would still hear you.
I'll let you listen to the intro. No, not yet. Okay, here you go. There were no words. Just plug it in.
Thank
E. Just all the harmony parts.
You said you sang all the harmony parts? Or you don't know them? You said you sing them?
Lyrics.
Yeah, I'll know it as soon as I see those words. They'll come back to me.
Just keep playing there. You're off. Y'all are off. Yeah, you're. Just start over again.
We're doing good.
No. No, you're not.
She's a critic. Everybody's a critic. It's all this time. True as it can be. Friends, then somebody wins unexpectedly. Just a little change.
Oh, okay. Let's start that part over again. I just thought of something. Okay. So.
Just a little change. Small to see the leaves, but the one is scared. Neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
Now you get the chorus.
Ever just the same.
I don't remember this part
Ever a
actually.
surprise. I can't do this with left hand. As before, ever just as sure. I got this time. Go ahead, Master. As old as time. Do.
Right.
As old as song. Bittersweet and strange.
I have to follow her.
Can
She's waiting for me. And I'm like,
learning you were wrong. I can't remember how it's supposed to go. It's so easy when I sing along with Disney. Certain as the sun.
okay, ready?
Certain as the sun.
Are you a Disney person?
So, well, yeah, somewhat, yeah.
Newer Disney?
Somewhat. How's that for middle of the road?
Of course it is.
Ready?
Harry Potter?
Yes.
What was it? Harry Potter.
Harry
Oh,
Potter.
yes. Okay, do a whole new world so she can sing
The wedding song.
that. Claretta. Okay, we ready?
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
concept inside my head. I don't know. And I'm going flat and I'm going sharp and it's late at night.
It was fun.
It's fun. No,
That
I
was a
just
good
need
song,
to-
though.
It was.
How about that wedding song, from Twilight?
Oh, I don't
I've been
know
waiting 1,000 years.
You know,
have to look at it.
I don't know that.
I didn't ever see Twilight anything.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I
gosh.
live in a
Vampires?
Twilight zone, but you know.
The vampire movies?
But when they got married, or the theme, it's the end theme song, so the end.
Is that when they filmed it with Bush?
Push.
1,000
That's where I
years.
served my
1,000
mission.
years. That's right. You served your mission in the push?
Yes. I was there for 11 months and 3 weeks. Got hepatitis and Indians and had to come home for 6 weeks.
Reveille. Taps.
I have a story about taps.
Yeah, I have a great uncle.
He's dead now, but he was in World War One. And this is stuff I heard. I knew him all my life, but never heard about him until a family reunion. And I knew that my grandmother's 3 brothers and some of their friends had a band, and you're not. And they would go around, playing. Stop, really stop. It's gonna be good memory. I know. But all of the boys played instruments, and by the time I was born, 2 of the brothers had died. But I knew Uncle Charlie. He led the music at church, at the Earl Baptist Church, and I knew he played a fiddle and guitar. I'd seen that, but I never knew he played brass instruments. And the story is that during World War I, they found out he played a brass instrument. He was assigned to the bugle. And in later years, he could never listen to taps because he had played it more times than he wanted to again. Hundreds of times. And it's just so poignant to me every time I hear that. I think of him and all those young men.
How do you direct the choir's music?
This is only for your mom. And it's a good song to go out.
It isn't good.
Guess it? Because that's the whole song. It never changes.
Oh gosh. Can't you just play the whole song? Just
I
play
can't hear you singing.
I can't sing. I don't know all
See,
the words. Some things like operas, you can play nothing but music, or symphonies, nothing but music, and it's fine. But something like that, it has to have that vocal carrying it through.
Yeah, it's just the same thing over and over and
Yeah,
over.
it has to have the vocal.
Well,
to tell us.
I could look up the words,
Okay,
but I can sing it with
I'm
them.
thinking of
Yeah, I am really great in the car.
I'm really
And the
good.
shower.
The shower.
And the shower.
That's when I do my best work.
Okay, well that wasn't a good ending song. Okay, what song are you gonna sing for an ending song? Since you put me on the spot all night long.
I drove there and back last night, so I'm off for the today.
Good night, my love. Good night. Pleasant dreams and sweet sleep time, my love. Don't you
Good
remember?
night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Oh,
That's a good
yeah.
one.
That's a good one.
Play that one. Never say never.
That song's carried me through a few things. Just knowing that you're under the same moon, that makes me cry.
Who's singing? Who's singing? On this.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know who is. Both. Who's
It's somewhere out there.
What is it?
Diana Ross and Lionel Richie.
There you go. From what movie? Endless Love.
And yeah, that's right. That's right. That's really very good.
See, I was stumped. I'm trying to stop.
Do somewhere out there, because we have the lyrics now.
You want to do that?
I
Seriously?
don't know. You're going quiet.
I was trying to listen to the words.
No, it's too quiet.
Oh wow. Swans look like a heart. That's a good one.
Linda Ronstadt was one of the rare voices that covered all genres.
The ultimate sax solo in any rock song.